So we're back out here on the go, and again, if you find this enjoyable and if you just want to help me out, let's go ahead and like, subscribe, share, do whatever you can. You want to say it?
Hi.
No.
I want to say it. Please like our channel.
And, well, I think today is going to be the first day that there's really not going to be many problems to talk about, as not really a whole lot of problems were made. The only problem that was maybe made was procrastination, as I didn't go out and work. We kind of just hung out, chilled, did a little bit together. Yesterday started off a little rough, but as the day got better and as the day went on, it got better. So we're just going to hop right into it. Come on. So, got the pup out here, got the kiddo out here. We're going to be taking another walk down. It's a trail that we haven't went down yet, but it's right next to the one that we went down yesterday. Life is going to throw a lot of problems at you, and yesterday my biggest problem seemed to be the kiddo and the way that she was looking at stuff and seeing stuff. And so, with that being said, she was stuck in the I don't want to, I'm not gonna kind of mindset. And it ended up slowing our day down quite a bit. She sat and pouted by herself. And I don't reinforce that type of stuff. So what I did was tell her that, hey, if you tell yourself that you want to and you're willing to do and have an open mind with whatever comes towards you, then you're not going to retreat. As I sat there and explained to her, if we sit inside and watch TV all day, we're not going to have fun watching TV. We're going to get bored. We're going to want to do something else, and we're not going to feel fulfilled. But if we go outside and we take a walk and we do stuff together, that's just going to make TV more enjoyable.
It's hard.
And relaxing creates procrastination, which creates non-fulfillment. So every day I get up and I get in the shower. I take a hot shower, pretty much as hot as I can handle it. And then at the end of that shower, I turn it to the coldest point that it can possibly get to. I jump in there for as long as I can. It's one of the hardest parts of my day because I know I'm going to do it every day that I wake up. And in doing so, it sucks the entire time that you're in that shower. It feels like needles piercing your skin as the shower comes out, or as the water comes out. It's freezing cold, and you were just in a hot shower. So for the rest of the day, it's pretty hard to find anything else that's going to be as hard as that, or as painful as that, which sets your day up to be great. So with what I do in the morning with the kiddo now is that we get up, I do all the stuff on my checklist that I can do in a timely fashion. I make a cup of coffee, and now we go somewhere and we sit down and think. Now, yes, this was the first morning that we did that, but it showed really good progress. And the way that the kid will look at the rest of the day, and even helps her control her emotions and her outbursts as she sits there and watches Dad stare off into space and not be bored. And Yesterday was a hard start, and it got easier as the day went on. We ended up not getting out till 3 o'clock to do our walk because there was a bunch of I don't want to, I'm not gonna. And I'm never gonna force her to do anything that she doesn't want to do. But the second that she does see the opportunity, we go for it. And that's exactly what happened. It took until 3 o'clock yesterday. Today we're getting out at 11 o'clock. And it's a beautiful day, great start, and we're going to have everything checked off before noon. Now, I would like to be getting that done by 9:30 every day, but with the kid, it is a process, and everything does take a little bit longer, which is okay, because it's about the time that we spend together and the moments that we create. So, a mistake that I've made is maybe procrastination, as I could have done a little bit more than what I did. Maybe even go out and do a couple orders, or even work on my mentorship while she's sitting there making bracelets. Instead, I ended up talking to people, which is not a bad thing. But some of the things that talked about is stuff that's not going to help me in my life to move forward or anything else. And really, it's just more past nonsense. That just doesn't really matter in the long scheme of things as we continue to move forward. So, for my mistakes, very minimal, and it's not going to be like that every day. There was pretty much no anger, and as we got closer and closer to bedtime, 9:30 started hitting the corner, and we were in bed by 9:27, asleep before 10 o'clock, which made today's start so much easier and better. I woke up at 6:30, not 6 yet, but I will get there. And maybe even change the bedtime and start going to bed a little bit earlier. About 8:30 is when the kid starts to get pretty sleepy, pretty tired, but she fights it the entire time to stay up to hang out with Dad a little bit more, which is not a bad thing. But maybe I should start taking that into retrospective and having that go to bed at 8:30, waking up at 6 to spend more time together during the morning time when we're energetic and ready to do stuff versus when we're tired and don't want to do anything. So there are a couple of mistakes, and changes will be made, but it just takes time, and it's a learning progress. So when we woke up this morning, I got up, and every single morning I get up, obviously it's poop time, so you gotta take a poop. And as soon as I get done and I get out of the bathroom, the kid comes running out of the room, and she said, "I made the bed again all by myself." And she's so happy, and she looks at me and says, "I'm really excited to go out on our walk today." And the entire day, the entire morning, she's sitting there, what's the next thing to check off? What's the next thing to check off? What can we check off? What can we do? So I talked to my mom a little bit last night, and she had a pretty good idea, and it's something that I already been thinking of as well. Yes, you. And that's getting her own whiteboard with a little check mark list to make sure that she is having that motivation done by herself, because I see it just making her so much happier, energetic, and ready to take on the world. So before I ended up taking a shower and brushing my teeth and going on the walk, I had done everything else. But we ended up going out and making a coffee, got her a juice, went to nature reserve, and we just sat there. And for the first 10 minutes, we talked a little bit, we hung out, and then for the next 10 minutes, maybe more like 7-8 minutes, we didn't say anything. Talked a little bit, and I said, okay, now it's time to just think. Not talk, not say anything, not do anything, but just think. And so that's what we did. And my thoughts were revolved around freedom and how to achieve it, and to show my daughter that anything is possible, change is possible, love is possible, freedom is possible. And as my daughter sat there and thought, I asked her what she was thinking about, and she was thinking about being a scientist and the cool things that scientists get to do, which is fantastic. And she asked me what I was thinking about, and I told her freedom, and she said, "What's freedom?" I said, "That's a really hard thing to answer." Because it's a really hard thing to answer. And really, freedom is just being able to be in the moment, enjoy what is happening around you. And this is where we came yesterday. Enjoy what is happening around you, and not having to worry about anything that's happening in your life. Freedom is achievable, and that starts with financial success. Because if you're always worried about paying your bills, if you're always worried about how you're going to feed your family, you're never going to be free. You're always going to be constricted by that. So my biggest step, and my first step that I had to take, is to show her how to be free. So we talked a little bit, and the way that her mind is, not shoveled shit for the last 29 years, that makes everything so much harder to actually prove to yourself. She had great optimism. So I told her this summer, we're going to go around and we're going to shovel people's poop out of their yard. And she said, "Ew, gross, why would we do that?" And I said, because it's something else that somebody doesn't want to do. It's something else that will make the people happy when it's done, and you'll be happy that they're happy when it's over with. And now you gave them opportunity to create and do something in their own backyard, whereas they were not able to do before. So I told her that I'm not going to take any of the money, that I'm going to teach you what we're going to be doing with that money. And she's looking forward to it. She's looking forward to go out and pick up poop, to make money, to help others, and be happy herself. Even though it's doing a job that is just downright fucking disgusting, where it's going to be hard for me to even do it because I've got a weak stomach and I gag over nothing. So again, that is just a mind concept, and that'll help me control my actions during the time of hard times as well. And it's going to bring me and my daughter closer together, give us something to do, and it's going to show her the position of entrepreneurship. So, not a whole lot of problems going on in the last 24 hours. More a lot of enlightenment and insight to the future. And this is where a big change happens for the last 61 videos that I've uploaded. And I think 35, we're almost back. 35 videos of the long day. So over a month, the first day that enlightenment, focus, determination, and joy all kind of came together, and it started off our day amazing. Woke up, called her mom, and doing my affirmations while they're on the phone, doing my push-ups, my squats, everything while they're on the phone together, and even Brooklyn bringing the phone around and wanting to do the stuff with me. Super excited to show her mom all the things that she's doing, and it didn't affect my actions. It didn't make me feel like I wanted to walk away. It made me feel like the things I'm doing, Brooklyn is proud of, and I should never take away from that or walk away from it, no matter who is on the other side, no matter what they're going to do, say, does not matter, because my life is my life, and I am in control. And as my affirmations go, I am kind-hearted, and no matter what, anyone else does to you, to me, it does not matter, as I will continue to be the person that I want to be and have generosity and kindness flow through me. I am strong-minded, as what people have to say will not change the opinion I have, as I am in control of myself. My actions will speak through me versus my words being presented. Life is great, and it's only as great as you let it be. So make sure that what you're going through life, when you're on the go, and it's cold, and it's a long walk, and it's hard to get through. But that's what life is. And the more that you try, and the more that you do, life becomes easier. Everything becomes easier. If you sit inside and you watch somebody on your TV go out and do everything, you're going to want to do everything they're doing. But the only way that you're going to be able to do it, and the only way you're going to be able to do it easier, is by going out and doing it and practicing and getting used to it, learning. So here on the go, when you find a problem, you bust your ass to make it not a problem. You don't run away from it. You don't hide from it. You don't let it eat at you. You do everything you can to make it your life. So don't run from your problems. Run towards them, fix them, and move past them. Because it's only a moment in your life, and it should not wreck the rest of it.